Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 6, Episode 2 of Cobra Kai. Last we got peaceful time in the valley. I like how they set up the first episode. We weren't exactly sure how we were going to handle it. I thought we were immediately going to go into training mode and we were all going to work together, but we had a little bit of a rift put between us. The kids were calling it Miyagi Fang Dojo? What was it? Miyagi Fang Do? Either way, it doesn't matter. We agree to fight for the name, Johnny and Chosen. They're very stubborn. They're like, we're fighting to the death. They didn't say to the death, but they're like, we're fighting this out. We're going to figure this out on the mat. Daniel's kind of against it. He goes to both of them, tries to talk reason. He immediately got through to Chosen. Chosen was like, you know what? Your explanation does make sense. Miyagi wasn't about names and legacies and everything. He was just about teaching the art of karate. And I mean, Chosen obviously takes it much more personally. I was going to say seriously, but it's not really seriously because Miyagi was serious as all hell. Chosen said he got drunk one night, called the girl of his dreams Kumite? No, that's not Kumite. Kumato? Why am I forgetting her name? Either way, she got a drunken phone call from him. She was not responsive. I think there's a misunderstanding. I think that is ridiculous that he jumped the conclusion that, yep, she didn't feel the same way, so she just completely ignored me and never even contacted me. After everything that happened, I'm pretty sure she would have. So he blames himself, and he's like, this is all I have left, is the dojo, and that's ridiculous. But regardless, Johnny goes on his own little journey and figures out through the help of Stingray, who has somehow gotten people to sign flyers thinking Johnny is running the dojo. I mean, everything he's doing is fraudulent, but it was obviously for good reasons. Now he's got all these young kids out in the middle of the woods and he's training them, and their parents have no idea that there is no Johnny. And if, God forbid, something happens, Johnny might be liable. All in good fun right now with Stingray. And I thought Stingray was actually going to get through to him and actually make him think, maybe I should take back over Cobra Kai. There is an extra spot. But we see at the end that Kreese is going to be the man to do that. He walks up on whom I'm assuming is the school of the Asian woman who was in the last one, who was a badass, had a lot of badass fighters, was pulling some of our people onto their side, but it's because she was working with Cobra Kai. So let's just get into it. This episode is called The Prize. You want to see more of what I do, in the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full. If you're seeing this one on YouTube, odds are we are done with the entire part 1 of Season 6. You want your own requested short movie, there's a link in the description. You could ask me to do so. That's how we get thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Perseverance, Shogun, House of the Dragon. Season 2 is going on right now. We just finished X-Men 97, Delicious in Dungeon, Chucky Season 3, Winona Earp, The Shield, Jackie Chan movies every month. There's thousands full on edited. Check it out. If not, Season 6, Episode 2, Cobra Kai. We also got Kenny and his brother, but his brother ended up being a solid dude, helped him out. Let's see how we start. Flashback maybe?
Ready to go?
Terry and Johnny.
Just gotta say one more goodbye.
A Terry and Johnny flashback. There she is. We've seen these flashbacks too. You will be beaten.
That's enough!
Here, you are a student. Not very good student.
When the circumstances called for it, I didn't show mercy.
Lesson for whole life.
I was gonna say it's gonna be about
I
life.
will teach you. You will never forget.
He's gonna beat him.
Amy.
Yeah. He's gonna beat him so bad he's never gonna forget. You didn't expect that, Kreese. Come on.
She should be learning.
She is learning right now.
Of course he's not going to be nice to you. Kreese, you deserve all
My
this.
granddaughter.
He's like, you son of a bitch.
무서워. 그래.
He likes it.
준비됐다.
Yeah, he was just wanting you to fear nothing. If your grandfather chokes you to death, it's only because he loves you. Reunited. Oh my God, move your laptop.
We're a family of 5, almost 6. And now we're down to 2 bedrooms?
Miguel
Still
is
has some really good
of
memories
age to
here.
get a job, a full-time job.
He began training you the day you left.
I'm sorry I wasn't there for you back in the valley.
I was blinded by the promise of bringing grandfather's karate to the world.
With Cobra Kai, you earned a spot in the Sekai Taikai.
It is not up to me.
It is up to the spirit of... Is he still alive? There's no way he's still alive. He's...
Master Kim.
Oh my. Kreese is like an old man. Kreese is in his 70s. That dude was an old man when he was a
3 of
kid.
them are close to Stanford.
Are you applying early decision to Stanford?
Yeah, definitely, but I think I should probably look into some safety schools too.
You see, Miguel's got to worry about things that others don't in this situation.
Not a good time to rent.
Yeah, I don't need advice from a guy who's just here on a karate vacation. How do you know what kind of market it is anyway?
Joseph's just hanging out at their house, living for free.
You
Hey,
guys
but
throw
he's,
that air
he
mattress
means
in the van.
an honorary
I'm gonna
guest.
grab one of those.
But the time has come to spread your teachings to the rest of the world.
Master Kim's gonna be like,
You will take
eat
the place
shit.
that your granddaughter has
Cheers
earned
to Master
in
Kim.
the Sekai Taikai.
No.
Yeah, see, I knew it.
Master Kim, maybe you do not understand.
She failed.
할아버지.
What was the promise?
생각하지 마.
We will not get another chance.
Always a focus on prize.
Always fuck us.
Never see enemies standing away.
Did Kim tell you how one of my students disposed of 5 of yours?
Give you chance. Prove self.
Kim looks like something out of Big Trouble in Little
We're
China.
here, multi-level
I dig
library.
it.
The chemistry lab was rebuilt in 1993 after a fire.
They just killed that man. Oh my god, these guys.
Kyler, you go to school here?
Nah, it's more like this school goes to me, you know what I mean?
Only teeth? Swallowed the old ones when you... It's all good, buddy. Play karate games, win karate prizes.
Nah, he's just visiting. He goes to MIT.
I'm
He
sorry,
goes
did you
to
say
MIT.
Yeah.
He was one of my least favorite in the first couple seasons. With a passion, I hated that man.
I'm Baz, and you are?
Oh, Chosen Toguchi. So nice to meet you.
Can I ask what you do?
Oh, he is partner in emerging valley business.
And is that your car?
Oh, hell yeah. She's knocked up, so baby makes 3. Then there's our boys, and then Rosa, she's a sweet Ecuadorian lady.
Oh,
Likes to
my
smoke
lord.
weed all-
A little bit more stable.
The hell are you calling unstable? I'll knock that dumb haircut right off your stupid face to show you just how unstable I am.
Use violence. Kick the sign out. There you go. Kick that sign out.
When I was just a boy, invaders tried to conscript me into military. But invaders find me, so I fight them using my father's ancient family knife.
He had to go on a mission.
Kill a dozen men before I lose. Return knife to me. You will find more.
Oh my god, is it like Star Wars? Is it gonna be like Star Wars where you fight yourself? There it is. Cobra Kai. Come on.
I'm gonna take that knife.
That's an albino cobra. Got him good. My guess is it isn't poisonous. It's probably like gonna make him hallucinate and have visions or something.
My boy, that's what I'm talking about! I swear, if he wasn't doing all the bitch work, I'd say we just ditch his ass.
Oh, we're definitely ditching him once pledging's over.
I'm the guy you gotta go through. And if you think I'm gonna rent a house to a degenerate with a weird car and a sketchy family, if you gentlemen will excuse me, you can excuse yourselves. I hope Baz didn't scare you off. Are you John Lawrence?
I know this guy, this
I haven't kicked
actor.
your ass before, have I?
Jerry's brother's friend?
Yep.
I used to
I
moon
remember
off to
you.
class.
Remember
you were
him.
awesome, man. You had insane skills.
Catch 84?
Nah, I missed that one.
I'm just a guy looking to make a better life for his family. Teenage boys, pregnant girlfriend, or mom.
A place like this isn't anybody's reach with a steady income and a solid deposit, stuff like that. John Lawrence!
See?
Little Stevie's house. That probably wouldn't have worked in 99 out of 100 other scenarios, but I'll take it.
What is happening?
All I ever did was be your friend.
Mystic Snake.
You're my weakness, but I'm not yours.
Disappointed.
I think you're misguided.
Whose fault is that?
Do you even understand how much that hurts me?
I don't care.
And I never feel fear. Except when I fear for you. But never again. You are my weakness.
Master Kim said, I'll never let you forget again, but he clearly forgot.
I thought you were the answer.
He caught the trip.
Standing in my way.
It's sort of all like this inner journey.
What did you get on your SATs?
Maybe it's a different MIT, 9780. So he was 30 points shy of a perfect score. I thought maybe he went to an MIT that wasn't the MIT.
So when you get here next year, you're sure you're getting into this frat?
Sure. Bro, there's a post shit with a funny hat.
Kyler, I gotta tell you something.
Yo, vacuum. Clean this up.
I would never tolerate this. All these dudes probably don't know how to throw a
Suction mode.
punch. Oh my God. I can't believe he's actually doing it.
The truth is that you are never, and I mean never, getting into this frat.
Yeah, say.
Bitch, don't you know I know karate?
Oh, I love it.
And turn up this tune. Get stomping walls and shaking hips quaking. Now here, mess around, now here to bargain. I'm on your team, so I'm out to jogging. I always wipe it down. I'm on the hit to get slammed. Young Jay-Z. Dropping riddles like a bag of Skittles. Spilling the rainbow, blowing on your tango. The rules I enforce it. Crank that, smack that ass. You're the dick.
I was gonna say maybe crack.
By their hips and we.
None of those dudes know how to fight.
I gotta show ongoing income if I want to get my family into a killer house.
Look, Johnny, Miyagi-Do's not a quick fix.
It's a way of life. I know. I used to say the same crap about Cobra Kai.
Do what I do. Maybe it's time you ditch the gig work, you know, and get a real 9 to 5.
The snake looks
This
very
time
cool.
you're not gonna get me.
Oh, now we gotta fight him
I
again.
got my eyes.
You gotta go for the snake. Yeah, that's the key.
All right, enough. You gotta tell us what is going on with MIT. I mean,
Didn't get a 790, I got a 750. I just wanted to impress you guys because you're smart.
It was his total
because
score.
we want to go to MIT.
He's going to a different
You wanna
MIT.
run to fix washing machines?
Maytag Institute of Technology.
Midwest Industrial Training.
I could have gone to a great party school, not a safety party school.
That's actually some great advice, Kyler.
It is.
You think West Valley High will let me back in?
Dude, legend. Listen, man, if
Legend.
you're looking for another house, you should come by tomorrow.
All right.
Well, look at that. I mean, I don't know why you thought you needed to do that. And look at Johnny coming in. Daniel's like, what are you doing?
What's going on?
He's
I'm
here
thinking
to...
about your generous offer to work here and decided let's give it a whirl.
What do you think's in a briefcase? My money's on a bologna sandwich and a pile of junk mail.
Oh, God, he's giving a speech.
Someone sold a car.
You're gonna look so hot in this.
Thank you.
He's good at selling
Hi,
cars.
I'm Daniel LaRusso.
May I just say that your salesperson, John, is a real treasure.
It's all about balance.
I'm gonna send my whole family here.
John here would be happy to help all of them.
Welcome to the LaRusso family.
Thanks, man. Well, what are you waiting for?
Don't say it in front of the customer. You don't say it in front of the person he just sold a car to.
죽으라고 보내지 않으셨습니까?
He's back. Watch, he's like bleeding out of everywhere. And he's like, I'm done. No, he looks all right.
It's not about the prize.
No, it's not.
It's about eliminating.
Now you understand that nothing will ever stand in our way again.
The Prize. All right, everybody, that is it for episode 2 of season 6, The Prize. So right away, you knew it was the journey, not the prize. I didn't know there'd be a albino cobra that we had to kill in the process, but more or less that is our journey, was to conquer the cobra. He had to also conquer his one weakness, which we learned last season and the season before, is Johnny. Johnny is the one person he shows mercy to, his one weakness, the one thing he cares about, so he had to eliminate that by snapping Johnny's neck in this Star Wars-esque cave of mindfucks. I don't know what else you'd call it. But he had to get bit by the snake to go through the process, so I don't know if we're going to get a full explanation on that, but normally the cobra would have probably killed him. A normal cobra's venom would have killed him. He got bit twice, it looked like, at least once at the very least, in the beginning, And that is what made him stronger. So it's almost like there's something mystical or mythical going on with this albino cobra that allowed him to go into this journey so that he could hallucinate, almost like peyote with Native Americans and stuff. But it's its own thing, and I like it. We see Master Kim is alive. I cannot believe that. In the beginning of the episode, we get this flashback with him and Terry, and we have seen the flashbacks before with him and the little girl, or she's older now, but he was trying to protect her. We see in the beginning he gets his ass kicked, and the guy was like, I'm gonna make sure you never forget again. But apparently he didn't kick his ass good enough, because Kreese did forget, which is why we had to go through this journey to remember again. Or maybe he knows you're going to forget, and this is the final test, because he's like, now we're all prepared, we're ready to go, yay. We also see Kyler and the other dude, and they're going to community college. I was going to say Kyler was the super rich kid way back when. I mean, he's probably still made of money with his family and everything, but I'm like, oh my God, his parents must be so disappointed in him. He had to go to this community college. They couldn't even buy his way into a good college. Usually rich people can buy their kids' way into some sort of college, something that's better fitted than this. And now he's going around getting vacuumed, like he's eating off the floor. I was saying it during the episode. I would rather be alone and have no friends and be unpopular than do that. And I know people that have done things like this, and they ended up running the fraternities that they did it for, unlike this situation where they're like, we're not even going to let you part of it. We're going to make you do all the worst shit and not even accept you into our group. But I've known people that really did those things and ended up running the fraternities and doing the same thing to other people. Rotten, horrible shit. I would never do it. I would sooner do what they did earlier and kick the shit out of everyone in the frat and build a legacy that way, because now you see everybody's like, man, that was really cool. We hated all these guys. They're giant asshole douchebags, and you beat the shit out of them. That's awesome. That's way cooler than eating the shit off their floor and then walking around like thinking they're hot shit. They were way bigger and jockey, you could see, but I mean, they didn't know how to fight, and they all got their ass kicked. Not one of them. There was like a half a dozen to a dozen of these dudes, and we all beat the shit out of them. Dimitri took on 3 at once and didn't even get like touched. So easy as pie. We didn't really see much of the dojo itself. This was more or less Johnny trying to figure his shit out because he's got to get a place, Chosen trying to help him. We did see that actor. I can't remember who he is. I know him from a bunch of things, but he was very infatuated with Johnny back in high school. And now we're going to jump into episode 3. I'm going to do it right now. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full, done with the entire part 1 of season 6. If you're seeing it on YouTube, you want your own requested show or movie, there's a link in the description. You can ask me to do so. That is how we get thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person Adventures, Shogun, House of the Dragon season 2 going on right now. We just finished X-Men 97, Delicious in Dungeon, Winona Earp and the Shield, Jackie Chan movies every month, thousands full unedited. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.